Okay, welcome back everybody to our statistics class notes, and we're now on page 124. We're in section 8.2, and I just want to talk a little bit more about p-value when we're looking at hypothesis testing. So um, calculation of the p-value depends on the symbol in the alternative hypothesis. In other words, whether we have a greater than, a less than, or a not equal sign. So if the alternative hypothesis, HA, contains a not equal sign, we say that the alternative hypothesis is two-sided, and the p-value would be the total of the shaded regions shown below, which is a two-tailed p-value. In other words, in this example, we computed a z-score, a z-statistic, a test statistic in our hypothesis test of 0.4056. So that's right here. Now for a not equal sign, we don't care whether it's greater than or less than. We just want to see if it's not equal to. So the z-score would be the p-value, which is the area in the tail from your test statistic to more extreme. You have to include the one on the right side as well as the one on the left side. So this would be like the opposite of the z-score and then to the left of it. So if this is the z-statistic of 0.4056, this right here would be minus 0.4056. So we want the area to the left of minus 0.4056 and then the area to the right of 0.4056. Now, since they're symmetric, you could just find that area and double it. But I just want you to really know what the p-value is. It's the area in the tail from it's the probability of getting your test statistic or one more extreme. Okay? Now, if it contains a less than or a greater than sign, then we're doing a one-tailed test. So we have a one-tailed p-value. So if the alternative contains a less than sign, right, the alternative would be p is less than p naught, whatever p naught is. We have a left-tailed test, and the p-value is the area to the left of the test statistic. So the shaded area here is the p-value, which is the probability that the z is less than the test statistic, the z-stat that you get from either computing it by hand or from the StatCrunch output. If your alternative contains a greater than sign, then we have a right-tailed test. So the p-value is the area to the right of the test statistic. Okay? So you really need to understand what the p-value is. It's the probability of getting your test statistic or one more extreme. However, you have to understand whether you have a two-tailed or one-tailed test.